The Corrupted Grandmaster. In the past, probably one of the hardest Grandmasters to do. Using these strategies will make this one of the easiest for you, and in turn making it quite easy to farm, possibly the best pulse rifle in the game at the moment. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this guide. Thank you. As soon as the strike starts, you need a Divinity player to start targeting the Overload player. The other two players using Heavy takes down the Overload. We can then target the second Overload, who will be in the middle, smash him down. These are the only two ads that we need to kill. Killing any more will spawn extra champions, which will mean extra time. We can then move to the boss, kill him, and the door will be open. If we have a Void Titan in our team, they can then make us invisible. Void Hunter, we can then make him invisible, and this means we have no issues getting through the door. We then safely make our way through to the elevator. Thankfully, Bungie decided to take out all of the invisible ads in this section. Just take your time until you know the safe routes through here. No point wasting your lives. The elevator section is a section that a lot of groups will have a problem with until you get a strategy. Ensure you charge a couple of balls by passing them to teammates. We like to use the right hand pillar for targeting, taking off the shields. We'll get a couple of balls going. To speed runs, we will put the ghost in straight away while two players are killing them. Here, the ghost didn't actually go in, so we fixed that. We do use a waveframe grenade launcher, which quickly clears up the ads and then enables us to take off the shields of the three taken. Guy who puts the ghost into there has a great shot taking them off, and then if he's your Divinity player, he can also take out the champion also. You need to get the balls ready for the second wave, so charging those and then move around, make sure you're in place ready for the second wave. The second wave is where groups will have problems. We get to take a very aggressive position here. There's taken lava on the floor, so we move past that, again using the grenade waveframe, take out the first lot of ads, jumping above all of the issues, and then taking out the shields with one orb. Using the waveframe to take off the bads as fast as possible. A dead ad can't kill you. However, fire can, so be very aware of that. You can take this a lot slower using a well at that pillar if needs be. Our team composite is a Arc Titan on Thundercrash, a Void Hunter, and then a Warlock on a well. So we use the well here to get orbs. Our Hunter then will tether, and the Titan will Thundercrash. We were so fast, none of the other players other than the well had actually got his super. Had they got them, they would have done this straight away. Soon as the Titan gets his super, he will go Thunder Crash, take out the Ogre, everything's clear, runs back to the team, gets invisible, and then you can skip everything else. Once you push far enough through, the ads behind you will despawn. This will allow you then to focus on this next area. We have two unstoppable champions that we need to take out. Anything else is optional. So here, depending on the heavy that players have, this is what we will decide and when we take them out. The Aeon player will get the finishers if needed. If you need to kill both, great. Or indeed, you can just gun one down and run on. Using a combination of Divinity and Heavy, we can take these out and coax the second one down if needed. We'll then use Invisibility to go past So getting the second invisibility out of the rock and then running up the stairs. Here we want to run up the stairs, run past, making the ads despawn, run into this area. As soon as we see the ads spawn, turn down and run back. This will stop any ads from spawning, any champions from spawning in the taken area after the teleport. Once we transfer to the other area, we want to gun down the ogre as fast as possible. This will ensure that we do not go back into the taken realm again. Now all we need to do is kill the champion here and clear up any ads to move on. Everything here is optional. However, due to the two unstoppables at the end, it is advisable to kill them for safety reasons. The Aeon player killing the yellow bars will give you special, boosting up anyone who's using Arbalest or indeed Divinity. Once you get this ogre down to around half health, you can thunder crash it, which will kill it. Then pull back and add a bit of safety into this run, clearing all the ads along the right staircase. Again, where needed, finishes can be used on the yellow bars. Getting us ready with Orbi or with a Divinity ammo. Here we're now ready to kill the two champions. Again, finishes can be applied to get special and heavy where needed. Do find that these two unstoppables don't like to be staggered, so try not to get too close to them relying on a stagger, because sometimes they just refuse to be staggered. As we move down here, there is an ad on the left and on the right, which has a void shield, which will freeze you as you're moving. Try and take these out without them moving round the corner. As soon as the Thunder Crash player can get his super back, if you can time it right, with a tether and a stagger, you can actually take out both these two unstoppables at the same time. If they're not together, that's not going to be possible, but you can take one out, making it far easier to progress down here faster. The next time you need your Thunder Crash is on the boss, so these makes it worth, you will have it back, so it's definitely worth doing. Again here, the boss or the major can really destroy your team, so using the invisibility to progress through that area is advisable. To make this jump, there's a way of guaranteeing it. As long as you jump to the back ledge, you then want to turn around and aim over the rock. As long as you just miss that rock, you're going to guarantee not to hit any of the flying objects, and then you can push through. The majority of our runs, we did manage to get this overload to fall off just by clearing the other adds and the explosions of the shield breaks. If he doesn't fall off, then try and jump over before taking him out. It is far safer. We like to progress here then with the warlock popping his well on the pillar on the corner. We can then use our wave frame grenade just to clear all the adds that rush you, take out everything else using divinity and heavy. Due to the Aeons, heavy really isn't an issue at any point. Orby here really is great due to the fact that the overload may get bubbled and the Orby can just shoot through that. At this point, we just run to the rock just before the main encounter. This is where we'll clear the first set of adds. You need to make sure you're not at the back end of it. One player runs, starts this, and then comes back. And then as quick as we can, we will clear the adds that spawned. Grenades, waveframe, and obviously Orby to take out our shields, as this is our only way of taking out the solar knights. As long as you kill these quick and the scions don't split, they don't take too long to kill. Okay, this point you are going to transfer over to the main encounter section. One player is going to get an orb, charge it, what you don't do is do any damage on the witch. We clear the next wave of adds. We stay here at the stairs to do this. Again, using the tether well if needed. Normally you don't need to do so. Then we go and get a next orb. Obviously the boss here is unshielded and can do damage. We pop a well, damage her, she'll transfer at around halfway, the Titan will slam, can do a little more damage, she'll shield herself again. That's when you hit her with the second orb and you can clear it off. And then it's all over and done with. Okay guys, so here is our loadouts. The Titan was running Divinity. He was running the Thundercrash with the Fallen Star Crest. Our Warlock was running Aeons on a solar build with Wells. And we had a Void Hunter with Omnioculus. The Hunter had Orbilis. And our Warlock wasn't actually running any exotic at all, but he did have a Waveframe grenade launcher. Hope this all helps, guys. Thank you for watching.